is Koch Inu at a $10 billion market cap during the peak of this bull run? Is that still my most bullish case price target scenario? Yes. And even though that's all financial advice or guarantee, why do I think it could hypothetically happen? I think it's going to come down to the fact that its ecosystem is heading in such a promising direction. Now, some people, they may be wondering what I mean by this. When you take a look at the Koch Inu ecosystem, there are many amazing community projects that are starting to emerge, right? Namely in the categories of NFTs, DeFi, and as well as gaming. Now, before I continue on any further, do I believe that these projects will be the leaders in those markets, right? Do I think that these community projects on Koch Inu, are they going to dominate the NFT, DeFi, and blockchain gaming space? Absolutely not, right? I don't think so. That'd be ridiculous. But that's not a dig on Koch Inu because it's the thought that counts. At least that's the way I view it. Because in my opinion, this is a step in the right direction. Because when you take a look at the NFT market, predicted to be worth over $211 billion according to Grand View Research by 2030. And now Grand View Research, they like to predict a lot of things. So they also do have predictions for the blockchain gaming market and as well as for the DeFi market. Now the DeFi market, aka decentralized finance, they predict it's going to be worth over $230 billion again by 2030. Now you're going to be kind of bored of me saying 2030. It's going to sound kind of repetitive, but this is what Grand View Research predicts the blockchain gaming space will be worth by that year. They expect it's going to be worth over $300 billion. So yeah, when it comes to NFTs, DeFi, blockchain gaming, clearly a lot of untapped potential in my opinion. So these community projects emerging on Koch Inu, focus on these markets, going to be amazing for the future of Koch Inu. Again, do I think that these projects are going to be the market leader in these spaces? Highly unlikely, but hey, again, it's a thought that counts, as the old saying goes, right? If you catch my drift. Carai, porra. Yeah, that's what she said. But yeah, besides that point, Koch Inu, as we all know, powered by Avalanche, which is a very amazing layer 1 blockchain. A lot of people, they consider it the little brother to Solana, but come on, man. That's not a good thing to say about Avalanche because, yeah, Avalanche is very amazing. I mean, it's been able to process, right? Over 1 billion transactions. And yeah, you heard that right. Over 8 billion. Carai, porra. And also on top of that, it has one of the best DeFi ecosystems out there, arguably. Now, more specifically, if we do take a look at, according to DeFi Llama, in terms of total value locked on DeFi, Avalanche is actually top 10 in the world. So that's very impressive if you ask me. I mean, that's insane. So clearly, Koch Inu, it's powered by the right network. I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but yeah, you get what I mean, man. When it comes to Koch Inu, amazing ecosystem is starting to emerge. You know, unlike a lot of other meme coins out there, they just don't really care, right? A lot of them just don't even give a doo-doo about what their ecosystem looks like. I mean, some of them just have no use case, basically, and they don't even really care. They take pride in that, right? They're like, yeah, dude, we don't have a use case. That's amazing. A lot of them even say that on their website. But come on, that's just kind of nonsense. I mean, we're not in 2018, right? We're not in 2019. We're not in 2020. We're in 2024. I mean, meme coins that don't really have a use case, that's kind of a thing of the past, in my opinion. So I think that it pretty much ticks off the boxes. You know, a $10 billion market cap really isn't all that crazy. We've seen SHIB go to around 40 billion. You know, we've seen Doge go to around 88 billion. And of course, all of this was back in 2021 in terms of market cap, in dollars, of course. But yeah, I mean, 10 billion really in the grand scheme of things, it's not all that crazy. We've seen several meme coins that are far more caca, in my opinion, far exceed this. So yeah, I don't think it's unrealistic. Keep in mind, though, this bull run could be magical because, I mean, there's currently around 575 million crypto owners as we speak. I mean, that's insane. And as to how soon all this will happen, now, we can't predict exactly when, at least that's the way I view it, but historically speaking, altcoins, they have typically reached their peak anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. So in simple terms, that's either half a year or a year and a half, again, after a Bitcoin halving event. Now, the Bitcoin halving event did happen in April, so 6 months would be best case scenario, October of this year. Now, worst case would be October of next year, in 2025, 18 months from April, of course. But even if it's 18 months from right now, approximately, right? You know, again, back in April, but we're in the beginning of May. But yeah, besides that point, doesn't seem like a bad thing because, if anything, it's actually more time for me $2 cost average into Cock Inu. And that's the strategy that I use for all of the cryptocurrencies that I own. Anytime I do earn income, I just set aside some for my favorite projects. I never dump all in. I just keep accumulating more and more on the projects that I believe in, and I just hold, and I just wait for the peak of the bull run. That's it. No day trading, no using leverage, none of that. I like to keep things simple. Again, Cock Inu at a $10 billion market cap, when I consider just how many crypto owners there are right now, when I consider just how special Cock Inu is as a meme coin, really, $10 billion market cap, I don't see why not. I think it's very fantastic, if you ask me. Not financial advice, of course. And make sure to subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. It's Will the Captain, and I'll catch you all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.